Hi, I'm Liam Allen with LJ Allen Firearms, and today I'm going to give you a little bit of an introduction to who I am and why I want to start this brand, why I started this brand and what I'm doing it for. And so I'm going to get right to the rat killing. Uh, I'm 18 years old, just got to the adult age. Actually, not you're not an adult. It's always been my belief. Until you earn that, you got to earn it. It's not an age. But I live here in Idaho, and growing up, I've always been really interested in firearms. It was always an interest, and it was kind of an unnormal interest. It wasn't, it was, it was more than just the average boy thing that I was interested in. I was super interested. I was into it. Everything was guns, and well, anyways, it started when I was 4. I was going to invent this thing that was, we have a problem with coyotes and wolves. So I was going to invent this thing that was a computer with a gun on it, and whenever a wolf would walk by it or a coyote, it'd spin around and shoot you. My mother was a little bit worried about that, but I brought it to a rancher, which is now, we own the ranch, his ranch, but he thought he just got a kick out of that. But anyways, it kind of progressed on. I like to invent and all kinds of different stuff, build it. I was really kind of a different kid growing up. And I, when I was 12 years old, I was homeschooled, and I just really kicked into the gunsmithing. Until then, I didn't really know what a gunsmith. I'm like, what's a gunsmith? I was just super interested in guns. When I was 12, I realized about gunsmithing and gun building and whatnot. And then I was, every single piece of content that I can consume. Of course, I didn't have the internet then, being my age. But every single piece of content that I could get my hands on about guns, history, building, gunsmithing, working, it did not matter if it was about guns. I was reading it over and over again. NRA magazines, books, anything. And so I just drove my parents crazy. Everything I talked about was guns. And so kind of learned to slow down a little bit for some people. And actually, I got off of it a little bit, got busy with ranch stuff. But now I'm kicking it back in. I'm 18. I'm legal now to do some gunsmithing and work and whatnot. So I'm building this brand. As you know, it's super hard in the gun industry. It's super hard for advertising, promoting your business. It's all social media platforms and whatnot, including Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, I think probably LinkedIn, Google, YouTube, anything. You cannot promote. You cannot promote. You cannot buy advertising. As a matter of fact, YouTube is banning videos that are building guns. Really aggravated the crap out of me. So far, nothing else has been that, but it's super hard. But we have all these, and they're rich, and I don't believe that rich people, just because they're rich means they're greedy or means they're liberals. But there's a lot of rich people who are bought off. Google, Jeff Bezos from Amazon, people like that, and they're really against it. And they have a lot of money, which they have the power. And so it's like, why are none of these guys doing anything about that? Why are they all liberals? So, of course, Donald Trump stepped up, but he hasn't really done a ton with guns, which I'm a little bit disappointed with. But I feel I'm very business oriented. So, and I've always felt that someday I was going to do something really big. And the thing that I want to do is I want to build something huge. I want to build something big. And I want to protect our Second Amendment rights. I'm very passionate about America. I'm very passionate about history and whatnot. So part of my gun brand is to keep the Second Amendment, to keep our rights. And really, it's not just about guns. It's about our rights. It's about not defending ourselves from a tyrannous government. And so that's really what I want to do. And so this brand is a stepping stone to what I want to do. It's a stepping stone. Then I'm going to build a gun shop and hopefully scale it. And then I'm going to use it. I want to be one of the people who can get my voice out there. Have honest, non-fake news. An honest news that's going to promote guns, but not necessarily promote guns, promote the truth. And so that's one of my brands is a stepping stone. So I really appreciate it if you would support me in my social media and what I'm doing. Not just for me. I don't believe I should just do it for me. I've never believed that. I want to do it for you. I want to do it for we the people. So please do it for we the people. I would certainly appreciate that. It'd mean a lot. Thank you so much. And this is Liam Allen with LJ Allen Firearms.